no fucking. Hey, good afternoon. Who's on here? I'm gonna wait for a few more minutes until I get a few more people on. Unless you're stuck on other people's channels. Hey, Paul Gaming. Who else on here? Hey, y'all. I see it's starting. Rumors starting. Hey, Marie. Miss G. Alright. As you can see, what's going to get your food not delivered? Now, let me tell you what just happened. Now, of course, I finished going to Panera Bread School, you know, at Lenox Mall at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I was finished about 11:30-ish. So, didn't do a whole lot of things other than talking about Panera, etc., etc. So anyway, I'm doing Uber Eats, and right now I'm taking a break because the boost was 1.2. So I said, okay, let me turn on the app, do Uber Eats. Now I just left an order from Taco Mat. I picked an order from Taco Mat, and it was a double order. One went up the street to an apartment complex, and another one went to another apartment. In these fancy condo buildings where you gotta sign in, and the concierge let you upstairs. You just can't go upstairs with a key or whatever. Whatever. So anyway, this is what's gonna get you your food not delivered. So I'm parked in the front of the building, clear as day, parked in front of the fire hydrant, no kind of parking, and of course everything else is private parking. So you just can't park in some of these apartments, and there's no visitors parking, there's no designated parking or anything. So I'm already in the building, already in the concierge. So he was like, in the notes, it was like, oh, just go to the concierge, they'll let you upstairs. Now it is the middle of the afternoon. I'm parked up front. In a matter of seconds, anyone could drive by. It says no parking, and you could get booted in a matter of seconds. They're gonna tell me, oh, you come up, that's your job. That's what's gonna get your food not delivered. Because and I canceled it. That's what I'm looking my fingers on. And that's gonna get you canceled so quick with me. Is you telling me what I'm supposed to do. Hey, Paul, if you telling me that's what you're supposed to do, no, I'm not. For $3 or less, I'm not parking my car in front illegally just to go all the way upstairs to deliver 3 cold-ass chicken tenders, which was baked, and some cold-ass macaroni and cheese. You're not gonna tell me you're supposed to and this is your job. My only thing I'm supposed to do is stay black. Only thing I'm supposed to do is stay black and die, and that's it. But to tell people what you're supposed to do, I'm not supposed to do anything. So I called Uber Eats customer service. I told them what happened. I'm not parking illegally, just so you can go all the way up, just so I can go all the way upstairs and deliver food. And then 99.9% of the time, when people get a little bit privileged, they're not even gonna tip anyway. You know, that's why your cheap ass, y'all do Uber Eats. Cause y'all think you're supposed to sit on your ass. And I'm already in the building. It's not like I told you to go outside, you know, put on some clothes and put on your shoes and go all the way downstairs out to the car. So I left. I didn't even leave the food to the concierge. So with Uber Eats, how much do you get for delivery? It depends. It's 2 orders going to Taco Mac. I picked up from Taco Mac. One went not even a mile, and the other one was maybe about 1.5 miles, 2 miles down the road. That thing came up to $4.30-something for 2 deliveries. So, and that was the 1.2 boost. So yesterday I said, you know what? I'm not gonna be doing Uber Eats. Exactly. And that was the boost, 1.2 boost. And that's why I said, you know what? I'd rather stay around the house. Don't even try to get no 1.2 boost or whatever. Unless it's 2.0 or 4.0 when it's raining or the weather's real bad and it's so many people trying to order Uber Eats. They'll try to get drivers to drive to do the food deliveries. And even then, they'll do it to a point where if it's too backed up and they don't have enough people out there to deliver the food, or the restaurants become understaffed, then they'll suspend the service. You know. So Uber Eats, it just depends, but most of it is really based on tips. Point blank period. It's mostly tips. And if you going, I know a lot of times people think that they're gonna go longer distance and they get paid, you know, $11, you know, but $11 for one trip, but yet it takes you 25 minutes going to the restaurant, picking up the food, driving another 15-20 minutes, and you going way out the way. And it's not like it's not efficient to me. Some people may think, well, you know, it's a couple of dollars, blah blah blah, but then, you know, it's just like regular Uber people driving for 40 minutes and driving 40 miles for $40. Let me see. I live in Atlanta. I only do deliveries for Uber. What I don't get no boost for doing I don't know what happened. I don't know why you didn't get no boost. But see, the boost is not everywhere, and the promotion is not everywhere either. So usually boosts in Atlanta, like today, from 11 to about 1:30 is a 1.2 boost, and then from 5 to 9 is a 1.5 boost, and sometimes Sunday it may be 1.7. But in my opinion, when you work a boost, an area in a boost for Uber Eats, I find it amazing how you're always going way out the distance. You're going too far out to go to the restaurant and the distance. So it's like, yesterday I was in this, you know, the area I live in, part of Stone Mountain, Snellville, and then there's part of Lilburn. They don't have no boost, but I could be picking up deliveries. Like yesterday, I did almost 2 deliveries per hour, and from 5, I started like 5:30 to about 9, a little bit 9:30 or so, and I made about $46. I did get some, I got some tips, and That's the difference. I mean, I didn't. It was like I almost did 8 deliveries in a non-surge or non-boost area. So to me, going to certain areas where there's a boost, it's not always worth it. It's not always worth it. It's not always advantageous to work in a boost, in my opinion. Unless it's like 2.0, and usually when it's high, oh, not even 2.0, when it's 4.0 or something like that, when they had that ice storm, not the last one because they suspended service, but the one they had a few months, they were like one day 4.0, and then it went to like 2.7, what was it, 2.7 or something for those few days or whatever it was, and that was it. But in regards to well, I lost my I don't know why this thing is acting up. Having technical difficulties, but that's what's gonna get you not your food not delivered. I'm telling you, say those magic words. What you supposed to do? That's your job. You supposed to do. No, I ain't supposed to do nothing. I'm supposed to sit up there, make it. If I'm telling you that I'm not going down, I'm already up in the building, waiting downstairs in the lobby. And you can't bring yourself downstairs to get your food, and you want me to park illegally, which I already was. I'm not gonna take no chance. I'm sorry, I'm not taking no chance going upstairs while you go on your merry way and eat your lunch and your dinner or breakfast, and then you don't leave no tip. You know, it ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. If there was parking and I know I could park comfortably and it says parking 10 minutes, fine. But it says no parking and I'm sitting here parked, and then I went there and called you and went inside, that's it. Another thing that's not going to get your food delivered, unlikely, is if I'm driving and you decide you want to give long ass notes in a text message. It's when you want to leave a text message after the food is picked up and you're driving, and all of a sudden you sending me messages in the middle of the drive with complicated directions, telling me, oh, I'm on the 25th floor, parked with your headlights on, and or I'm not home, or wait, no. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go by no crazy text messages after the fact. You're not going to likely get your food delivered. Because most likely when people send you a text or send you messages, it's usually over some drama. That ain't going to get your food delivered. I worked, what do you say? Listen, I quit and hard part was those damn, I don't know what you're saying. Oh, so this thing is scrambling up. Ugh. How does it compare to Grubhub? Grubhub, let me tell you. The thing with Grubhub is that, I don't know what's your, the laundry delivery service. Oh, okay. The difference between Grubhub and Uber Eats is, of course, Grubhub, at least they give you a guarantee, but you have to accept 85–90% of your orders. 2, you see what you're going to get paid already. So if you see $3.25, then they didn't leave no tip, and most likely it's not going to be picked up either. It won't be picked up, not by me, because most of the time those orders has been passed along by 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 drivers, and by the time you get the order, you get the backlash with the attitude. You know, you get the backlash with the attitude. So if you ever get an order and it's a low order with no tips, most likely many people passed along that order. They didn't, you know, a lot of people cherry pick what orders they're going to take, which one they're not going to take. So when they cherry pick like that, it makes it real hard. Well, I'm still connecting. It makes it real hard for someone who picks up the order to even get a tip. Even if they didn't leave a tip on the app, most likely you may not even get a tip on the app, and then you get a bunch of attitude. Now, the only way how I'll take an order with Grubhub, and if there's no tip, is say I was on a 2-hour block and I didn't make any orders, I didn't hardly get any deliveries, and in exchange for that delivery, you're gonna guarantee to get $20. So unless you was at the point where you were only making below the minimum wage and you didn't reach that minimum guarantee at the time, and you got a bunch of small little orders, then you may want to take those small orders if you're going to get the guarantee. But it's only going to work when you have say small little orders and it's slow. If it's real slow with Grubhub, then you may want to take those small orders and then just get the guarantee. And then you want to take orders, say you want to work on your acceptance rate, or you're trying to bring your level back up to a premier or elite driver or whatever. Other than that, that's it off the bat. But like I said, when it comes to those dang Uber Eats, you know, you got to go into an area where, like I said, I'd rather go back around the house and do Uber Eats and don't even worry about no boost. You know, these people and these damn Buckhead and all these people live in town. They act like you work, they act like you a damn employee. I'ma report you to Uber. Man, fuck you. What about that? You know, I'ma report you to Uber. Psst. Go right ahead. Shoot. Go straight ahead. You know, report. You know, all they're gonna do is I apologize, I'm sorry, and then just give it, don't even charge you for the order. And that's it. Like they doing something. They act like they doing something. I'm gonna report you to Uber. Man, please. Report. And maybe then, next time you bring your ass down to the lobby when I'm standing there waiting with the dang, parked in the dang fire, next to the fire hydrant, parked illegally. You know, they don't even care about you. They don't, you know, these people don't give no 2 cents about parking situations. See, they probably be the main ones who take Uber and Lyft, and that's it. They don't even want to pay that $500-600 per month parking, because a lot of these people who live in these condos and parking, you know, you pay not just your monthly rent or mortgage or whatever you pay on the condo, you also have to pay parking. Parking's not included for free when you live in some of these buildings, apartments. So they live in town just for the convenience of being close to work. You know, they ain't got to worry about driving in traffic. That's why they live there. They live in these places downtown because they ain't worried about they're not worried about parking and traffic. So they feel they can order food on a drop of an app, get their groceries delivered on a drop of an app. But I could assure you, they'll be the first ones to not even leave a nickel or a dime of a tip. Nope. I'm not gonna sit here and put myself through nothing. I am not getting no boot. I'm not getting no ticket. Well, you know what? They get a thumbs down from me too. You know, it ain't gonna make too much difference whether you give a customer a thumbs down. Shoot. But I'm not singing and dancing for no damn. I'm not singing and dancing for no damn tip. I don't do that for no. I'm not doing that for no one. You're gonna get thank you, have a good day, and don't forget to tip on the app, and that's what you get. But see, some people, they think you're supposed to, you know, like you're supposed to be sweating for tips. Whatever. No. Those are the worst ones, I'm telling you. The worst. The worst. Dang it. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going to the Y. Shoot. I'm going to work out. I think I'm going the right way. Let me see. Let me see Claremont. Is it this way or this way?
Turn right onto
Shoot. I already knew I was going the wrong damn way.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto Claremont Way, and then next right onto Carlisle Way.
What is this? Why is this thing still connecting? Y'all can see me, let me know.
Left onto Memory Park Place.
I want to join Uber Eats, but hey, I'm not doing McDonald's. I refuse. Well, you know what, Paul? You could do McDonald's, but if you wait and it's taking you forever, you could cancel and they have to pay you even just for showing up. Just for showing up, you know. So it's I'm not saying it's good to do McDonald's, but it depends on which one you go to. And I notice if you go there during the day when there's like real managers there, you know, when there's real managers, why does thing keep saying I want to do? So Paul, do you do Uber Eats, or I mean, are you signed up for Uber or not? I'm gonna let this thing refresh because this thing is not
Continue on Claremont Road for about 1 mile.
Okay, what's wrong with this thing? Okay. Okay. Well, if you're interested in doing Uber Eats, then send me your email and I'll send you a link. So that way you'll get the bonus. Send me your email and send it to me at tsmallwood68@gmail.com. I can't see, why is everything scrambled up? What's wrong with this thing? Oh, okay. PrincePD@gmail.com. Okay, I remember that. When I get to the Y, I'm gonna write it down and send you an email for the link. But like I said, you know, Uber Eats is basically one of those things, just the fillers. You know, if you're looking to make an extra gas money, I guess you could say, Uber Eats, that's what Uber Eats is really good for. It ain't good to just try to say I'm gonna make my main income in terms of getting paid, because you have to do about, you probably have to do about, if you do like an average, and I tested this yesterday when I was in the non-boost area, that if I was, and I was traveling less miles and less distance, and probably would have made more per hour than going to a boost. I know some people, they think that's not true, or they think that going in a boost and they make more money, and they say they only gonna do Uber when it's a boost and all this kind of stuff. But yesterday really proves the difference in regards to even in regards to like the customers. You know, I got more money. Let me see. I probably made about the same in a boost than a non-boost area. Lawrence PDJ. Dang tires. Do you make more money at night or lunchtime? I don't hardly do lunchtime as much, but I did do lunch the other day. It was in a busy area, and I would probably make more in dinner. And the reason why I say that is because I'm gonna send you a link in a few minutes once I stop. The reason why I probably say you'll make more in dinner, and don't try to do it in a rush hour. Don't do it at 5, even though, you know, sometimes they may have that booth starts at 5 o'clock. Don't do it in a high area where there's a lot of traffic, because most people don't order until about 5:30ish anyway. So right about 5:30, 6 o'clock, that's when people start ordering, and you probably get more deliveries between 6 and 9 where there's hardly no traffic. So you could get more orders in the evening. Lunchtime, oof, let me tell you, I would do Grubhub during lunchtime, especially if I know their guarantee of $20 for 2 hours, or whatever your guarantee is where you live. But if you go into an area with Grubhub, you're not going as far, and I would probably make more money in lunchtime with Grubhub than I would do Uber Eats. Uber Eats, most people who order Uber Eats, they always tend to live in these high-rise office buildings. They want to sit at the desk. They want you to go upstairs and bring it to them, and then and people who order Uber Eats, especially during business time, they never want to meet you downstairs, and then they take so long to come and get the bag. You know, they're never ready with the bag, and then you and it's like you have to sit there and wait. And then if it's issues with parking and you parking somewhere, you got to deal with with cops and say, no, you got to move. And don't let it be in one of those government buildings or one of those federal or state buildings. And then it'd be too many people delivering at these office parks. You know, everybody is going to be delivering. Everybody, they always got something going on. So it's hard to do lunch. I think people confuse food delivery with catering. Exactly. This ain't no fucking catering, you know, shit. You're picking up one little bag of whatever your food is, and that's it. You know, if you order catering, then fine, you order catering. You ordered food to come to the car and pick up your bag and keep it moving. You know? Like I said, I don't care if I'm delivering to houses. And even if you live in an apartment, at least let it be where I could park somewhere and say, oh, it's okay, it's 20-minute parking or 30-minute parking, and you could park. Then I wouldn't mind going upstairs. But if I have to drive around and park in front of somebody or whatever the case may be, and I gotta be rushing, they think about, oh, just put your flashes on. That flashes don't mean a goddamn thing. If anything, the flashes are gonna flash the police to come and give you your boot and your ticket. Way more easy than, but no, all you gotta do is put your flash. I forgot I do Amazon Flex, and people in those apartments are never home, and I refuse to go back to. Ooh, Lord, I'm so glad I don't do Amazon Flex as much, but I did it during those holiday season, and I didn't do it every day. I did it just enough. All right, come on, so I can park. They looking at you like I did something to you. Shit. I'm trying to park too. You know, that's one thing you don't want to do. See, with Amazon Flex though, if you live in an apartment complex and they not home and they didn't got to sign for the box, you just leave it on the steps. Or you could go to the apartment leasing company or leasing and probably lease it and leave it with them. You know, and don't let it be several packages in one apartment. I'll sit there and put all those packages. But I never had to deal with that though. I ain't had no problems with apartment complexes when I did Amazon Flex. That's for sure. That was a good thing. I wonder why the Y so damn crowded. Well, we got a lot of stuff going on. You know, they always have these sports stuff and things for kids and all these programs. So I'm taking me a break. Go ahead and work out, exercise. But yeah, I'm supposed to be starting Panera Bread on Monday as a delivery driver. And I told them, I said I'm available from 11 to about 4. And I said I can't work on those Sundays. Like I said, people try to treat you like you're like you employees, you know. See, Uber needs to understand, as a subcontractor, it's your car, it's my vehicle, it's my license that gets jeopardized. You know, you get that boot on your car or that ticket, Uber ain't gonna pay for that, Lyft ain't gonna pay for that, Uber Eats, none of them. They ain't gonna pay for anything. And to me, I think that if you live in a concierge building where you supposed to sign in as a visitor, I'm not visiting, I'm a delivery person. You're supposed to come and get your things. You know, why I don't have to give my personal information, like who you visiting, what's your name, and I'm not doing all that. Some of these places you got to put your driver's license. I'm not doing that. You know, you live in that type of secure building like that, and I'm already downstairs. It shouldn't be no problem for you to come downstairs and get the food. I'm not giving my driver's license to nobody. I'm not going to sign in. I'm not doing all that. No sir, no ma'am. Okay, they open from 8 a.m. to 6. I'm not doing that. No sir, no ma'am. Fine, yeah. All right. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. They don't have any more classes today, do they?
Let's check and see. There's a yoga class at 2:30. I can afford. Okay.
I should try that.
Do it. Is that? Oh, what you need? No, she took my thing, but maybe you keep it.
The card, yes,
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a different one. You don't need this. No, ma'am.
Oh,
This is for members of business give away.
okay.
Okay, so
Let me see what they got.
we have yoga and then they have body pump. There you go.
Let me see. I should do body pump. That's at the same time at 2:30?
It may be a different time. I didn't see a time.
Wait a minute, this thing's so small, can't even see. Oh, okay, it's the same time. The large studio. Where's that at? I'm gonna do the body pump. Where's the large studio?
Straight up those steps right there.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna do body pump.
No, this is my baby.
Pump! Oh, people at the gym ain't mean. You talk about the no, the Y tends to is very you know, the Y is like Christian. Well, let me see. I think they used to be like a Christian base. I know it's a nonprofit organization for sure. Yeah, I like Y. See, they got a basketball league coming on. They got a lot of stuff for kids. They really do. And then, yeah, they got a lot of things for children. Swimming lessons, basketball, cheerleading camp. What else they got? Um, Everything. And sometimes it gets to be a bit too much, especially during the summer. Summertime, when school's gone, it's so hard to even, you can't do any swimming or anything like that when they have it going on. They have a summer camp and everything else. They ain't gonna put me out because of that. They ain't gonna pull me out. Yeah, I'm gonna do body pumps. I said I was gonna work on my strength. Whew. I hope there wasn't no line for that body pump class, because I seen a lot of people waiting somewhere. All right, let me go ahead and start my workout. I'm gonna do, I think I managed to pick up a couple blocks for Grubhub later this evening from like, I think I did 6 to 8. And then I'll probably resume to Uber Eats once I finish from here. And then probably finish around 9ish. I'm not gonna stay too long. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.